Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Notice is hereby given that on August 22nd, 2013, at 6:30 p.m., the town of Waukesha at the Waukesha Town Hall, the town board will consider adoption of proposed amendments to the town ordinances 16-1-2 development fees. Section 16-1-2 regarding town board authority concerning development fees to amend the fee schedule, and Appendix B newly created development fee schedule. And we'll open it up to public comments. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? And with that, then we'll close the public hearing. And I'd like to call to order the regular town board meeting, August 22nd, 2013, beginning at 6:32 p.m. Clerk Salentine, could you call the roll, please?
Chairman John Merrick,
Present.
Supervisor Jovansky,
Here.
Supervisor Larry Wolf,
Here.
Supervisor Mike Alaska,
Here.
Supervisor Brian Fisher,
Here.
Attorney Hector De La Mora, Planner Jamie Rybarczyk,
Here.
and Clerk Treasurer Jamie Salentine.
And we'll begin with citizens' comments. Does anybody care to address the board?
Janet Glade, South 31, West 26111, Sunset Drive. I'm the homeowner next to the Walgreens Aldi's development, and because we share a 350-foot lot line, I am the homeowner who will be most affected by any change in hours requested by Walgreens. It is my understanding that Walgreens is asking only for the ability to have a 24-hour store if and when they so choose. They are not asking for a 24-hour store at this time. This project, whether 24 hours or not, will be an improvement on the homes on the frontage road, and with its lights, cameras, and workers who are aware of what is happening nearby, will be a deterrent to any problems arising in the area. I hope that nothing stands in its way at this late date. The Walgreens project was considered good for the town and approved by the board. Walgreens knows their business and what plan of operations would be most successful for them. The more successful they are, the better for the town. Why wouldn't the town want them to succeed? Let them do what they do best. Remember, I will be next door to watch, and I will not be reluctant to report on what is happening.
Thank you. Anybody else?
My name is Paul Cady. I reside at West 238, South 5320, Chestnut Trail. Like many of the town residents, I was present when the edict was handed down that no personal references or accusations would be allowed during citizen comments at town board meetings. Imagine my shock then when I read in the local newspaper the personal, vicious, and unwarranted attacks leveled against one of our duly elected board members by the current leadership. It seems to me a person should at least be an example of the type of behavior he seeks to impose on others. I also wish to commend the board majority for standing firm against pressures brought to bear by the Five Diamond Sports Complex. I opposed approval of this complex from the start, not because I have anything against children, but because I saw it as a Trojan horse, an attempt by outside interests to get their foot into the affairs of the town of Waukesha. I must say everything I have seen since its inception has only served to reinforce that impression. This venture has become the very wedge I suspected it would. What's done is done and cannot be undone. However, when approval was given to this enterprise, certain requirements were made and agreed to, but then not honored. As a result, legal expenses were incurred by the town, or more accurately, the residents of the town. Now Five Diamonds wants all manner of zoning changes and other considerations in order for them to be released, not only from their commitments, but from what they have cost us. It seems only reasonable that their feet be held to the fire. I wish to heartily commend the members of the board who've been willing to do just that. I thank you.
Thank you.
Sandy Hom, West 23, South 3827 West Milky Way Road. I'm not sure when the timer starts. As I was cut off last meeting, I'm going to finish my comments. And I was discussing the legal fees and budget clarification items and how there was nothing in the legal packets, on the website. There never was. And I have ready to post, and I will post now, this document along with all the video that supports it. And you can go to Watching Waukesha and take a look. But where I was cut off, I was saying the chairman Merrick called for a vote, and rather than have the clerk read Fisher's motion, Merrick's exact words at 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 15 seconds are, let's vote on saving the town some money. As in, hey, you good old boys, and all friends of mine, all in agreement, let's change Hector's contract and pay him what they paid for legal services back in the 1990s. Of course, the motion fails with Bansky abstaining. But isn't it cute that the true motion is not reread? Isn't it cute that Fisher doesn't need it printed out on paper as he insists with motions he doesn't like? Isn't it cute that the implication by Mr. Merrick to the public and all present is that supervisors that do not vote the way he wants are therefore voting to not save the town money? I go through this whole exercise not because I feel one way or another on legal fees, or Mr. De La Mora, or whatever, or any other issues. I do it because the public process is being abused, obliterated by our new leaders, and the real intentions of certain board members are being deliberately obscured from the public. I'm not sure how I did on time, nor what the true limit is. Heck, I'm not sure when Five Diamonds is supposed to close. But I thank you all for your public service and the time allotted for me to address you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Going once?
Angie Van Sock, South 51, West 25375, Glendale Road. It has not gone unnoticed that this board voted a number of weeks ago to extend the time frame for discussion to 5 minutes. When it first appeared on the agenda at 3, I gave Jamie the benefit of the doubt and thought, I know that we work from, a prototype, a format, and we had simply picked up the previous one, and that's why it was at 3 minutes. But that particular issue continues and continues today. And with the very clear cutoff of Mr. Hahn last meeting, it's clear that it's at 3 minutes, and that's what you're enforcing. And I was here for the vote. It was 4-1. It was a change of rule. Mr. Merrick, you're not honoring the wish of the town board. And quite frankly, the wish of those of us who want the opportunity to address the town whenever that desire, comes to pass.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Anybody else? Going once? Going twice? And we'll move